Hey everyone, again, it's me, The Real Teddy Talks, bringing you free, up-to-date, precise, and concise information. Today I am going to be your financial sage, and we're going to discuss the importance of investing. Now, those of you who have seen my previous videos know that I'm doing a little mini-series, or maybe a longer series, extended series on cryptocurrency investing. But aside from cryptocurrency investing, I wanted to just talk about investing altogether. Now, I've been talking to some younger people. I'm talking ages 18 to about 26 or 27. I'm right about that age when you're not allowed to be on your parents' insurance anymore, about investing. And I've heard so many reasons, not just from the youth, but from people my age. I'm in my closer to 40 than I am to 30, but about investing and why they do or don't. So some of the reasons why people don't invest is they don't think they have the money to invest. I'm going to get into that reason a little later. A lot of people say they don't want to lose money in the market. You don't want to lose money. So you don't put in any money because you don't want to lose the money you put in. All right, I'm going to skip to the next one. The company you work for doesn't have a retirement plan. So you don't feel like you can invest. All right. Let's see, go on to the next one. Some people like to buy experiences and things more than they care about their future. And I have to put it to you like that because it's not that they really think they don't care about their future. I'm saying they don't care about their future. So I'm saying if you buy things or trips, for instance, which I think experiences are a priceless investment of your money. I really do. I think that's one of the best things you can do for yourself and your family is experiences over things. However, I don't think you need to buy things or experiences in lieu of investing and taking care of your future, saving for your future. And the biggest reason is I saw this quote the other day on Facebook, and it says, the problem is you think you have time. And that was, I won't say it was my problem, but it was partially my problem growing up is you start off investing small and you just don't ever increase it to a larger amount until you get older and realize how much money you've wasted by not doing it because you think you have time and time and time. And before you know it, you're 40 and you're thinking about retiring. And when you do retire and you're like, have I saved enough? Then you go online and you do a financial calculator or a retirement calculator and you realize you didn't have time and you don't have enough money saved to live the lifestyle you want to live. All right, back to the first one. The people who said they don't have enough money. There are two kinds of people in the world. Two kinds of people that can invest and don't. Those are people that either need to reprioritize what they're doing. All right, that's number one. Reprioritize what they're doing, meaning they think they don't have the money to invest, but they have money to go out to the club. They have money to shop and buy shoes and clothes. They have money to eat out every day for lunch at work. They have money to buy a Starbucks every morning. They have money to do frivolous things. So these people say they don't have any money, but they're doing all these extra things that can be foregone for the sake of investing. All right. The second kind of person is the person who is going to need a sacrifice. Okay, that's a person that really does not have any excess income to invest. So that's someone who works hard every day. Every bit of money they get goes to their families, themselves, to feed and clothe them, and pay bills. And once all those three things are done, they're scraping by at the end of the month with nothing, eating ramen noodles and hot dogs, okay? So those kind of people, they're going to need to sacrifice. They're going to have to take a hard look at their life, and they're going to say, okay, what can I go without? What kind of phone do I have? What's my cell phone? What kind of cell phone plan do I have? Can I go down to a Go phone? Would that work? Can I sacrifice every other day I go to the food truck, get my lunch instead of just cooking lunch and eating leftovers or cooking dinner and eating leftovers, okay? Those are people who are feeling necessary to buy something for their child that they really don't need. Some expensive pair of shoes by chance or the hottest jeans because they want their kids to feel some way or another when they're at school. So they spend money they really don't have excess to buy something super fancy and they can just buy something basic and then put that money aside. I'm pleading to the youth. I'm pleading to those, again, I say that are from working age, or even say 16 up to about 26, because that, again, is when you are not on your parents' insurance anymore. So you have to start thinking about, if I get sick today, how am I going to afford to go to the hospital? If I have appendicitis, what's going to happen to me? These are the people who you make money from the time you're young, and you don't spend any of it investing. Start saving $10 a week. That's $520 in a year. $520 every year that you could save. Now, as you get older, you're going to need to up those savings. You're going to need to up those investments. And now I want to talk about the difference between saving and investing. When I was young, I saved. So when I first got my first real job at the age of 17, and I was making decent money, I saved. I had about, every time there was a bank offering some kind of free money for opening a savings account, I opened it because I wanted that free money. It says open account with $200, and if you keep it open for 6 months, we'll give you another $200. Great, I would do that. So I had savings accounts. I probably had 3 to 5 savings accounts. But what I didn't realize was savings is one thing, investing is a whole other. Most savings accounts offer anywhere from 0.03 to 1% interest annually. So that means if you started at the beginning of the year with $10,000 in your savings account and you didn't put any more money in the rest of that year, you're only going to get $100 in interest. If you have 1%, that's the high end of a savings account. So you have $10,100 at the end of the year. And then I segue back to cryptocurrency. You can make 1% in cryptocurrency in a night. Easily. And now this is easily in a night. And right now, cryptocurrency market's kind of in a slump. It's gone down a few billion in the last week. But I don't even worry about that. I use that as my chance to buy more. I'm not stopping my automatic investing. I put a certain amount of money in a cryptocurrency every single week. I do that dollar cost averaging where I buy it where it's whatever it is on the day I buy it is what I buy it. Now, if I see it's at a peak, I might wait a few hours or just a day or two and buy when it's a little lower. But I steadily buy every week, no matter what. Because I know that by the time cryptocurrency and its popularity picks up, everything that I've bought is going to be worth 10, 20, 30 times what it is now. We're talking pennies now. It's going to be tens of pennies, maybe even $1. So what is a 5-cent investment going to be if that price of that coin goes up to 50 cents? I mean, that's the kind of investing I'm doing, and I do it regularly. You have to make time for yourself. You have to prioritize creating wealth. Making money and living a lavish lifestyle right now is not enough if you want to retire and live the way, or at least a percentage of the way you live now. Think about retirement. I mean, just think about it. Go online, do a retirement calculator, and just pretend that you want to live in the lifestyle you live now. Just say you want to live off of $5,000. You want to have $5,000 a month in retirement. And see how much money you would need to have in the bank to do that. Millions. So just say you retire 60, 59 and a half, and you can collect your IRA. In order to get $5,000 a month, you'd have to have millions of dollars in the bank. Are you on track to have millions of dollars? Probably not. Majority of you not. Some of you, yes, and good on you. But most of you not. Then people think about pensions. Companies aren't offering pensions anymore. And those that are offering pensions aren't letting you stay with the company long enough to collect on it. They will find a reason, right to hire, right to fire. They will find a reason to get you out. You can be with the company for 10 years, and they're going to find a reason to let you go. It's just not what it used to be. Don't listen to older people, your grandparents, when they say, back in my day, all I had to do was save this, that, and the other, and I had this, that, or the other. That's not the case anymore. Back in the old days, you could afford to buy a house on your salary. Back in the old days, you could afford to send your kids to school, or you could go to school by working an extra job, and you could pay for school. Those days are in the wind. Even state schools were talking $30,000 a year. It's ridiculous for an education that when the person graduates, they still can't find a job. So then they go into more debt to get a higher degree. They go back for their master's and still have trouble getting paid what they're worth. And then they have to pay off these loans on top of it. So you're starting off life with chances are good credit card debt and school loan debt. And then you're like, I'm paying back this debt. I'm scratching to survive. I don't have time to invest. I don't have money to invest. And for those of you that say it's too hard, you need to get a book. You need to Google it. You need to go online. You need to watch my videos. You need to figure out how you're going to invest. You need to make it a priority. The problem is you think you have time. You do not have time. Every day, every month, every year you wait to invest, It's compounding interest that you're missing out on. Continuously, continuously. I plead with you. At the earliest age, you need to start saving as soon as possible. And as soon as you're even think you're ready, you need to start learning how to invest. Please take my word. Continue to watch my videos. I'm going to give you step-by-step guides on how to jump into the market, not just cryptocurrency, but any investment market. Cryptocurrency just came along in the last year for me. Before that, I was doing good old mutual funds and stocks and savings accounts. So back in the day, I was doing savings bonds and CDs, certificates of deposit to the bank, when you were actually getting a decent rate on those. So I've been investing, I've been saving since I can remember. I made the mistakes for you. Just listen to me so you can be fruitful in the future and profit considerably, and consider looking into cryptocurrency. That's all I got for you now. I wanted a quick short video. Please like the video if you liked it. Definitely subscribe. I want to bring you videos. I'm going to shoot for every day, but I'm going to try to at least do every other day. Just some tips on saving, investing, and help you look at the world a little differently so you can build wealth. That's all I got. The Real Teddy Talks signing off.
Listen.